Delta Airlines Flight 481 has crashed upon landing at Toronto Pearson International Airport on February 17, 2025. The Bombardier CRJ-900 aircraft, operated by Endeavour Air, had departed from Minneapolis and was landing in harsh weather conditions when disaster struck. Despite the severity of the crash, all 80 people on board survived, though 19 suffered injuries. Eyewitnesses described a terrifying scene as the aircraft skidded on the icy runway, lost control, flipped upside down, and caught fire. Passenger John Nelson recalled, "The plane hit the ground hard, went sideways, and flipped over." Emergency responders quickly evacuated everyone. 17 passengers were taken to hospitals for treatment of non-critical injuries, including a child in stable condition. Aviation expert Scott Keyes called the crash a freak accident, comparing it to a scene from the movie Flight. Experts believe icy conditions, strong winds, and poor visibility played a major role. Toronto Pearson Airport briefly shut down operations as firefighters extinguished the flames and secured the area. Delta Airlines has yet to comment, while the Transportation Safety Board of Canada has launched an investigation. More on Aviation report from Adam.
I am bringing you an in-depth report on the alarming rise in aviation accidents in recent months. The recent crash of Delta Airlines Flight 4819 at Toronto Pearson International Airport is just one of several troubling incidents that have raised global concerns about air travel safety. Let's look at some of these accidents. Firstly, Delta Flight 4819 crash, a close call. On February 17, 2025, Delta Flight 4819, a Bombardier CRJ-900, crash-landed in Toronto after encountering icy runways and strong winds. The aircraft flipped upside down and caught fire, leaving 19 injured but, miraculously, no fatalities. Aviation analysts call it a freak accident, highlighting how adverse weather can challenge even the most experienced pilots. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada is investigating, with initial reports pointing to the treacherous landing conditions as a key factor. In 2024, Malawi's vice president tragically killed in an air crash. Just months before, Malawi's vice president, Dr. Saulos Chilima, and 9 others lost their lives in a military aircraft crash. The plane, operated by the Malawi Defense Force, disappeared in poor weather and was later found wrecked in Chikangwa Forest. This tragedy shook Malawi and the entire African continent, raising serious concerns about the safety of government and military aviation in developing nations. A series of aviation tragedies. The Toronto and Malawi crashes are not isolated incidents. The past year has seen a disturbing increase in major air disasters. A U.S. military helicopter collision resulted in multiple fatalities. A medical jet crash in Nevada killed all on board. A Japan Airlines Airbus A350 burst into flames after colliding with a smaller aircraft at Tokyo's Haneda Airport, leaving 5 dead. What's behind the rise in air accidents? Several factors are contributing to the surge in aviation mishaps. White heavy checkmark extreme weather. Climate change is leading to more unpredictable storms, turbulence, and hazardous runway conditions, making landings riskier. White heavy checkmark aging aircraft and maintenance issues. Many airlines are struggling with aging fleets, increasing the risk of mechanical failures midair. White heavy checkmark pilot fatigue and human error. With the demand for flights rising, pilots are facing longer hours and greater stress, leading to more human errors. Is flying still safe? Despite the recent tragedies, aviation remains one of the safest modes of transportation. Statistically, the odds of a plane crash are 1 in 11 million. However, these accidents serve as a critical reminder that air travel safety must not be taken for granted. Stronger regulations, better pilot training, and enhanced aircraft maintenance are essential to ensuring safer skies. As authorities continue investigating these incidents, one thing is clear: the aviation industry must adapt to new challenges, from climate change to increased air traffic. This is Adam for Prime Focus News. Stay with us for more updates on aviation safety.
Thank you, Adam, for that report. And with that, we say, stay tuned to Prime Focus News for the latest updates on this developing story and other major global events. You are with me, Jin Xing.